Hello there dear viewers, this is Trussell242 and today it's time for a bit of a different video. This is 2 Point Hospital, a very recently released, it was actually released today, in fact an indie game about, well, running a hospital. It's essentially a spiritual successor to the old game Theme Hospital from the 90s, which some of you may remember, and is made by, well, a lot of the developers are in fact from studios such as Lionhead and Bullfrog, so it's basically made by roughly the same people. And let's just get right into it. Start new game.
At 2 Point Hospital, over 52% of our patients believe they leave healthier than when they arrived. Our precisely calibrated equipment is operated by compassionate healthcare practitioners, many of whom have even been to medical school or watched ER. If you suffer from turtle head, let us ease your worries and noggin gently out of your body. Chest infection is no laughing matter. Put your trust and oversized shoes in our capable hands. We're building a brighter, safer future, and hardly anything will stand in our way. You deserve the best. So join us at 2 Point Hospital. We're open for new staff, new patients, and a new you. Can I go play golf yet? I'm teeing off at 3.
Yes, as you can see, this isn't... it's a comedy game. It's not really serious. Welcome to 2 Point County. I'm Albert Crank. I'll be your trusty advisor on this journey. Right, Albert. This is Hogsport. I wonder if it's Hogsport or Hogsport. And here's your first hospital. Click on it. Begin your career as a hospital administrator. Learn the basics of the job by establishing your first hospital. But let it rename our organization. It's not supposed to be 2 Point Foundation. That's boring. It's supposed to be Trussell Treatments and Cures. That sounds nice, right? So let us begin in Hogsport. I must say, I really found the art style of the game to be quite charming. 2 Point Hospital, welcome to 2 Point County. Are you ready to start building your first hospital and curing some patients? Well, yes I am. Alright, so... yep, I can move around the camera and do this and just buzz around and... alright, so we need a reception and, well, this is the main entrance, so let's switch through the camera around a bit here. I'm sorry, I'm just sort of getting used to the controls. So let's build a reception. I think I'm going to have it right in front of the door so people will see it easily. There we go. And okay, so I can rotate it by doing that. That's nice. That looks about right. We'll give them a little bit of space to walk up to the reception. It will also help if there might be a queue later on. There we go. Great, we'll need an assistant to run the reception. Let's hire one now. Click the hire button and select assistants. Okay, so here we have a bunch of doctors and here we have the available assistants. Alfie Muddle, let's see, class clown and sounds taller on the phone. And he's got stamina training, so his energy will drain at a reduced rate. And he's got motivation, so he's quite fast. Lauren Ruffle, high energy, sounds good. Class clown and a disciplined recycler.
Dot round to the roof.
Richard Corruption, what? Well, he's got customer service 2, emotional intelligence, and customer service 3. Wow, he's an excellent assistant. He's a bit expensive, but he's got quite good of these traits. He's a heartthrob, the target of unrequited idealization. I think that means that, and he's a romantic, so he's constantly falling in and out of love. I think that means they will fall in love with and out of love with staff and patients. But I'm not entirely sure. But he's funny, which is good. So he will make people laugh. So let's hire him. And you can, you know, carry them around a bit like games such as Dungeon Keeper. And also switch them around. I don't think you can slap them to make them work harder though. I'm not entirely sure. There we go. Now we need to build a general practitioner's office. Before we officially open, we need the GP's office. Patients will visit a doctor working as a general practitioner at each stage of diagnosis. The GP will assess patients and decide if they are ready for treatment or if they require further diagnosis. Let us build a GP's office now. Okay, room building. Build a room. Click on the room spot and unpick one from the list. With the room selected, drag out the floor plan of the appropriate size. Then place the required items in the room. Well done. I shall build the GP's office. I think that having one right here would be rather good. Minimum room size 3x3, alright. But having it a bit larger might be a good idea.
This is Ricky Hawthorne on 2 Point Radio. This is Ricky Hawthorne, bringing talk, music and news to the whole of 2 Point County. And if you're listening to us from the newly opened hospital, just turn up that volume, because nothing drowns out the sound of sick people like the voice of a world-class DJ. Coming up next, 42 hours of music from the background band. Enjoy!
With the computer is where the doctor will be sitting. Put it over here near the window. And oh wait, we need some filing cabinets, alright. Well, we have some in the corner. And why not another one? Right next to it, see? There we are. And a third one. I mean, you can never get two magnetic filing cabinets, can you? And a bin next to the desk would be useful. Fire extinguisher, since you can never be too careful. And a plant. Plants generally help
not to be sick.
Making rooms more attractive. I think we could go with another one. And this little meter here, prestige, means well, basically how nice the room is to work in. And both I mean, I say doctors, but I should really say staff. Both staff and patients will enjoy working in rooms with higher prestige. So, let's just build this room. It looks about right. Excellent, now we will need a doctor to run the GP's office. Hire one now. Hire. Doctors. We have Sophia Rawhide, with increased treatment skill, but she tires easily and has a short temper, so she doesn't seem that good. But she works 9 to 5 as a way to make a living, which is good. Fabio Sob, charming, but suspicious of things, with a glorious moustache. And we have Keith Bird, who is a class clown and has high energy. I think we will hire Mr. Keith Bird, since he has got the general practice skill and the diagnostic skill. He's a bit expensive, but we'll hire him. There you go. Our hospital is open for business. Patients are starting to arrive. After they are registered at the reception, they will be sent to the GP for diagnosis. That sounds good. And yes, zooming on out, yes. Yes, I don't know how to do this. Don't know why it wants me to sort of... There we go. And let us see if we can see our first patient. Yes, we can. Excellent. Hello there. Kelly Finlater is going to the reception. Her mood is quite alright, she's quite comfortable.
The fauna are reminded not to disturb the flora.
Oh, she's going directly to the GP's office. That's very good. And he looks like he's just standing there talking to the plants. Or just making thumbs up. Now come on, mate. Oh, he diagnosed her immediately. We diagnosed our first patient. The GP has sent you a message. Have a look at the message list on the bottom right. It looks like we'll need to build a pharmacy to treat the patient. Alright. We shall get the patient to wait. Our doctors have discovered a new illness, gout. Gout is frequently transmitted in bathrooms, and modern medication is effective unlike earlier times, when it had to be dug out painfully with a screwdriver. The patient is seeking treatment. We will need a pharmacy in order to treat them. It would cost 7,600 to build. What would you like to do? I would like the patient to wait. And whilst this happens, I would like to buy some benches. So there we are. There we are. And then perhaps out here as well. Hang on, let me just... Where can they be placed? They can be placed over there. Over there. There we are. And we're already making a loss because we only have one patient yet. But that's alright. Let's build this pharmacy. You can have it right over here. We'll have a door over here for simple sake. And it needs a drug mixer. So let me just put one in here. But no, filing cabinet here.
Patients are reminded not to be sick.
Come on, I wanted to... There we go. A bin and a fire extinguisher. Well, there we go. Oh, so we need to hire a nurse. Alright. Nurses. We have Alex Bain, who is nasty, has green fingers, so he likes to water plants. Well, it might be a she, I'm not sure. Some of these models are rather androgynous. But she gets hangry. Wilbur Sandwood is also nasty, but he's a romantic and constantly falling in and out of love. High energy though, which might be good, but there's going to be a new applicant very soon. So we should wait for that, I think. Kelly Massive likes to argue. Unmotivated but entertained. None of these are very good. Oh, I guess I'll just take Kelly Massive, since she's got a treatment skill. There we go. And let's see if she can do it. Alright, so she goes to the drug mixer. And I'm guessing she picks up some drugs. Well, here you go. Chug it down with the water. There we are. And she's cured! Excellent! Brilliant! We've cured the first patient. We've earned some money and the hospital's reputation has improved, which will attract more patients. When a doctor or nurse treats a patient, their ability will influence the chance of success. Some illnesses are tougher than others. Continue diagnosing and treating patients to keep the money coming in, so we can expand the hospital. Brilliant.
Staff announcement! We've just cured our very first patient.
So she sounds so happy. Hospital reputation increases with each patient successfully cured, but decreases when the treatment fails, especially if a patient dies. A higher reputation will attract more patients and better staff for hire. Well, that all seems to make sense. Let's put something like a drinks machine and a snack machine over here in the corridor. I think that seems nice. They can buy some snacks whilst they're waiting, perhaps. Janitors and maintenance. Now that we've got some expensive machinery, we should think about looking after it. Machines will deteriorate with use and will need repairing from time to time. If a machine falls into disrepair, it can be a fire hazard. Fires are generally considered bad for business. Hire a janitor to maintain machines. While you're at it, make sure we've got some fire extinguishers nearby. That's safe than sorry, right? That's good, I brought a couple of fire extinguishers. And perhaps
You know, I've been humming that tune to myself all week, which is uncanny because I've never heard it before. Or have I?
Nice
Oh well,
bench.
more catchy music coming right up.
And perhaps a leaflet stand that reduces boredom. Well, that sounds quite nice. They shouldn't have to be bored whilst they're waiting. There we are. And plop one down over there as well. And perhaps... well, why not have a nice plant? And perhaps one over here as well. This makes the place look a bit nicer. go. And we need to hire a janitor. So let's look what janitors we have. We have Jock Whimper, who is positive and will work for peanuts. And Jock Whimper can upgrade machines and capture ghosts. The ghost capturing, which is definitely not busting by the way, is very useful, since it means that they will, well, take care of patients who have died. Some of them who die may come back as ghosts. Keeping people happy. It's important to keep your staff and patients happy to ensure the hospital runs smoothly. Patients will get bored, thirsty and hungry over time. Make sure they have access to entertainment, food, drinks and a comfy seat when they are between appointments. If they become unhappy, they will leave to go to another hospital. So yes, that's very important. I just need to go to settings and lower the volume for the music a bit. There we go. That's much better. So, well, here we are. We need to hire a janitor. And we have James Spatula. Now let's see, item controls. Yes, this will make sense. And we've discovered a new illness clamp. Once this grips a patient, it doesn't let go. Afflicts many living statues as self-taking jumps. We will send the patient for treatment in our pharmacy. And about the hospital reputation. Staff energy and breaks. Staff will get tired as they work and will eventually go on a break. A staff room will help them relax and return to work energized. Drinks and snacks help keep them happy too. If you make a room larger and fill it with interesting items, it will be considered more prestigious. People using a high prestige food will become happier. A nice staff room will also help staff regain energy faster. Okay, so I should build a staff room. I'm thinking maybe around here, around the sort of the back of the building. We don't have to make it. Oh, it's quite large. Perhaps it's a bit too large. Let's...
To the owner of the bluish car, your car is being taken for cubing. That's a bluish car for cubing. Thank you.
There we go. Oh, sweet sneeze is so far. Well, perhaps I shall place one over here by the wall. And another one so they can sit and chat, I guess. A couple of armchairs, maybe. If I press shift,
In the news today, conditions at the Rotting Hill Hospital are getting worse every day. Apparently, patients are just as likely to die from sinkholes and crumbling ceilings as any diseases. At least that'll keep the queues down.
Drinks and some snacks they can have, right? Staff room, so they won't go hungry. There's a little bit of green where I can place it. Let's see if I can find it again. No. I suppose this snacks machine will have to go over here. There we go. And a nice bin. So they can throw away any rubbish they might accumulate. And two lovely plants to look at. There we go. The staff will enter staff room whilst they're on break. Fill the room with interesting items. Yes, yes. I've done all this. Oh no, someone's treatment failed. Oh dear, that's not very good. Charlie work. Drinks and snacks are great for keeping people happy, but they can lead to littering if there are no bins nearby. While we're at it, staff and patients will get pretty grumpy if they don't have access to any toilets. You might want to invest in some quality porcelain. Janitors will help maintain all of these, restocking vending machines, sweeping up litter, emptying bins, and unblocking toilets. I don't know why I keep saying the word machine as machine. It's just a strange thing I'm doing today.
No shenanigans,
so let's build some toilets. I reckon that having toilets in sort of a very easy place to access would be rather good.
Maintenance announcement. Plants need water.
Yeah, something like this. And we're gonna have one door over there. And the cubicles, they could go up against the wall, right? And then we should be able to have the sinks like this. I think. Oh, the toilet prestige has gone up. That's good. hand dryer would be useful, I guess. And then, well, I guess I could have another one over here, over there, and bin. Oh.
In the event
Only
of
have
an
one bin we'll have to do.
please stay still.
And a big old plant to look at, to make the place look nice. There we go. Janitors will empty bins and unblock toilets when required. Well, that's very good of them. Further diagnosis. We're hearing reported from new illnesses in town. These might be harder to diagnose. We may need to build a new diagnostics room. If a GP isn't certain, they will send the patient for further diagnosis. General diagnosis only.
What a smashing day for a bit of gardening. I mean,
go
who
to
doesn't
second
like gardening?
Hospital level.
Digging up a bit of
As you
soil,
expand the hospital
sticking
with
your
more
hands in a
rooms
bit of
and
manure. Oh, I can almost smell it now.
Oh, I'm just
No,
completely-
wait, the sewage pipes burst again. No, my mistake. Anyway, keep those fingers green.
Yeah, hopefully not with manure like that. Hospital level. As you expand the hospital with more rooms and staff, the hospital level increases, as you can see here. A larger hospital attracts more patients. As the hospital gets busier, queues may start to get long. You may need to build more GP's offices and other rooms and hire more staff to deal with the extra patients. Look out for queue warnings above rooms. You can also hover over a room to highlight people queuing for that room. Well, let's build a general diagnosis room, perhaps over here. Needs to be 3 by 3, so we can make it quite small. And the plant will get sold, but that's alright. Easy scan. Why not have it over there? And an examination table. Oh no, that little room was a treatment failed. There we go. Nice little filing cabinets. Can I place them over there? Yes, I can. And we will probably need a bin or two. And a lovely little plants to look at. Actually, one over there and actually one by the window. Oh, and they've already exhausted what's wrong with the diagnosis on the patient, so let's have a diagnosis room. And sell the one plant that was bad. There we go. And I think that room needs a nurse, so let's
Nurse
hire
required in general
a
diagnosis.
nurse. Yes indeed, nurse required in general diagnosis. Let's see, we have Victor Cloud and Sarah Colossus. Unmotivated, terribly dull, cries, etc. No. Tires easily, sleeps on the floor. Victor Cloud, he's expensive but he's damn good. You will work in the general diagnostics. And let us put in some nice items. Since people might be waiting around here, we could use some benches.
Doctor's GP's
And a
office.
drinks machine. And they managed to diagnose everything. Staff promotion. Kelly Massive is ready for promotion from student nurse to junior nurse. Promotion from student nurse to junior nurse will provide +1 training slot, +10 movement speed, 10% diagnosis skill and 10% treatment skill. And offer a pay rise to keep staff happy. Well yes, let's give her a bit of a pay rise until she's happy. There we go. There, that sounds about right. Here we go. And let's put a snack machine over there, next by the staff room. There's a peculiar new illness in town, lightheadedness. We're going to need some expensive new equipment to deal with this. Continue expanding the hospital to unlock the treatment room. We may also need another GP's office and some more staff to keep on top of things. Well, definitely, since our doctor's on break. So I guess we need to hire a new doctor. Emily Mayonnaise. Motivated, will work for Peanuts, funny and has baggage. Yes, get in there. And we need to build another GP's office. I mean, this I suppose I was going to have this as a sort of waiting area. I suppose we could build the other GP's office over there. Let's just build one. We'll make this one a bit larger one as well. a smooth room. Wait, I don't like the shape of this room at all.
Crime is on the rise.
This.
You may not even be safe in your own home. That's why you need Jumbo Security Systems. We'll fill your house with cameras, watch your every move.
Hello. Hey, buddy.
And even recommend what products to buy based on your behavior.
This is great.
Jumbo. We spy because we care.
That seems about right.
2 Point. More often. This is 2 Point Radio.
And we also discovered another illness, misery guts, chronic grumpiness due to a nihilistic semicolon. Alright. That's a bit weird. Yes, this isn't a very... This is a comedy game, so some of the illnesses are quite strange. And we've discovered a new illness, bogwars, a rather disgusting skin condition caused by filthy toilets. It can be cured with an expensive cocktail of drugs carefully prepared in the pharmacy or with witchcraft. We shall send the patient for treatment in our pharmacy. Very good. I suppose I wouldn't enjoy having to be treated with witchcraft very much. Do I have a doctor working in here? No. So let's look at characters, staff. Use the staff list, patient list, and illnesses list to monitor and manage the people in the hospital. Yes, staff. We have... Bird is on break, but he seems to be doing alright. He's rather energized,
Please
so...
come out.
There you go. Go near kid. Ward required. Our doctors have discovered a new illness, bed face, a quite alarming contortion of the face caused by sleeping at a strange angle. Doctors recommend always using a bed protractor to monitor your sleeping angles. Well, let's get the patient to wait. We can build a ward, right? And... oh, the 2 Point Health Ministry is keen to recognize the achievements of every hospital in the county. If we can build a hospital that satisfies the needs of the local area, the hospital will be awarded an official star rating. This will be great for our organization. Not only does each star come with associated rewards, but it will also allow us to establish new hospitals around the county. Continue to expand the hospital to acquire a 1-star rating. Oh, so we need to cure 3 patients with lightheadedness. And we also need to build a ward. Let us put on a ward. A ward sounds like it would be quite big. So... something like that, right? And... door? Nurse station. Well, I guess they can set up there. A screen, probably for the patients to change. Couldn't change up there. The beds. Let's see how many of them can we squeeze in.
Patients are reminded not to believe in ghosts.
Can I get one in there? I can't see. Just a second. It looked like... I guess not. Guess we could have one. But it looks like nobody can get to these beds. That's a bit of a shame. So let's move them.
I went to a holistics nature commune last week to see what they could do about my gravy allergy.
These ones
They recommended
look
a
alright.
long stay at their
Yes,
spa
it looks like
and
both
a
can
bottle
get
of
into this
rosemary
bed.
extract. It cost me a month's wages, but I'm finally
let's
starting
add
to
a
feel
bin.
the effects. Still can't eat gravy though.
And a lovely plant to look at. There we go. And the fire extinguisher, you never know. There we go.
Nurse needed in ward.
Ward can be used for diagnosis and also to treat a range of illnesses. A nurse is required to admit each patient, look after them, and discharge them when they're ready to leave. Yes, well, we do need a nurse, so I think we should hire one. Ooh, charming and motivated, Robert vibes. He seems good. He's got the ward management skill, so here you go. You're hired, mate. And my friends, I do believe that this is where I will end this episode. I hope you enjoyed this slight first look at 2 Point Hospital. New videos will be forthcoming on my channel. I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching. You've been watching Castle to Voodoo play 2 Point Hospital. I hope you have a great day. Bye bye!